There we go.
Is silver the safest hedge or the next bubble ready to burst? If you're betting on silver right now, you need to see the warning signs. Mr. Dan Bird, how you doing? What's going on with silver?
I'm doing good. Um, yeah, it was something that I saw, and I actually then did my own research and put some. I'll show you. I'll actually put it all together for you as we're talking, and then
Awesome.
you can make your own decision.
I
I
appreciate that.
did this. I did this on my channel. Let me share my website for those that are interested. So breakpointtrading.net is the website. If you go to that link, you just go right here to YouTube channel, and you can get my channel. So I covered this yesterday on the channel,
Awesome.
but your audience might have a wider reach, so it might be interesting
Very cool.
to
Well,
see
again,
here.
folks, if you're watching this and you like this data, go to his YouTube channel there, give him a follow. He does stuff daily during tradings when the
Yeah, I try to
markets are
do it
open.
right around noon just to see what the market's doing, and the market's just been going up, so it's kind of boring. Just keeps going up,
This is boring.
up,
Boring
up, and
people
up.
are making money,
It's
Dan.
it's shocking when we get a red day and it pulls back like 0.5%.
Yep. Buy the dip.
Like
Buy the
what?
dip, everybody. It's funny. All right.
BTFD baby,
There you go.
BTFD.
What's going on with silver? It's been
All
on a
right,
tear.
so let me show you something that's very interesting. I'm going to actually build this in real time.
Okay.
I'm going to use silver. This is spot silver. Okay.
Okay.
This is stock charts, by the way. This is what I use for most of my charting. I use Thinkorswim for um, my trading platform
Very cool.
and E-Trade. I use both those. But there's what silver looks like right now. You can see looks really good.
Yeah, I would call
So
that an uptrend.
1 year out, just nothing but going up. If we go a couple of years out, continuing, just going up. This is a weekly chart. If we go to a monthly chart, now here's the top. So now you can see where we are.
Wow, we are knocking on the door.
There's the top right there. So now let me show you something really interesting. So I'm
Okay.
going to rebuild this chart. I'm going to get rid of all the indicators. I'm going to go out 25 years, maybe even 30. Let's see if I can do 30. Make this. All right, so there's a 30-year chart right there.
Okay. And so
Let me
30
turn
takes us
that
back to
off and let me
96. Okay.
turn the grids off. All right, there's a 30-year chart of silver.
Okay.
Again, you can see we're knocking right on that door right here. This goes back to 2011.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Now let me put on this chart relative strength.
All right.
So this basically tells you the relative strength of the moves. This is a 14. This is monthly. I want this to be weekly. So we're going to make this a weekly chart. So there's a weekly chart. So this is a 14-week relative strength. So what that means is going to look back 14 weeks and calculate the strength of the move over that 14 weeks. So
Okay.
relative, when it says relative, it's relative to itself,
I was going to ask what it's
relative to
okay. So it's relative to itself. Okay, got it.
right, relative to the moves that it's been making. All right. And I'm also going to put, when it gets over 70, that's overbought. That's an
Uh-huh.
extreme.
Okay.
But I'm going to make it even more extreme. I'm going to put a horizontal line at 80. Make it red. All right. So if you'll notice down here, let me make this a little bit
Interesting.
bigger even. Okay. So that red line is 80. That is an extreme overbought level.
So the chart says overbought. History says when overbought, a massive correction is coming.
Let's find out what history says.
Well, okay. I'll listen.
We'll put some vertical lines in here at every place where we've got the let's make it like that. Every place where it hit the peak
Yep. Okay.
above 80.
Yeah. And that's an RSI of 80?
It's an RSI of 80,
Got
relative
it.
strength of 80. That's
Got it.
very, very high.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly where the peak is on this one, but it is over 80 where we are
Okay. So
right now.
we'll just put it there. Okay. All right.
All right. And just for fun, even though this other one isn't technically over 80, it's pretty close. So I'm going to put one here too. All right.
Uh-huh.
So now you tell me what happens when silver gets overbought.
Well, it's like I think it's due for a fall. Now, what would
And
the
pretty
fall
pretty
mean?
significant, pretty
Yeah,
significant
and
fall.
quick.
Right, right. And now I will qualify this by saying, as I always do, doesn't mean that is what will happen.
Well, also, I think you said something that I would say again is we don't know where the peak is today because several of these
Right,
ones went higher, right?
right.
Several points
Yeah.
higher
Well,
before they
all,
rolled off.
all of these, you can see that it's a peak because it dropped significantly right after it hit the top.
Right. So
We
I
don't
guess what
know
I'm
if we
exact
don't
this
know if
could go
this has hit
higher.
the top yet. It could
Yeah,
keep going
exactly.
higher. Right.
It could go higher. Yeah.
It could go higher. But
But to this chart's point is once it finds that peak, it's exhausted and a correction will be occurring.
right. And this line right here is the previous peak.
Got it. So
All right.
next week we could get a record in silver, but
Well,
don't hold your breath.
we could get a record in silver for till
Monday.
the end of the year.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. Okay.
It could keep going up.
And again, this is weekly, right? So these little charts, these
This is
aren't days,
weekly.
these are weeks.
Right. This
Okay.
is a weekly chart.
Got it.
Yeah. So each of these bars over here is a week. So this last green bar is last week since we finished the week.
Got it. Okay.
So again, I'm not saying it is going to happen. I'm just saying this is what's happened. How many times has it been over 80 in the last 30 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it's 6.
Got it. Yeah, that's
Six,
a
six
pretty good
times.
track record.
6 times in 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I showed this on my channel, and I think it might have been a new subscriber because my title was "Is Silver Going to Crash?" which of course brings a lot of people in.
Right.
Anytime you put crash in your title, people want to go look at it, right?
Yep.
So this one person said, "Oh my God, my best trades have been in silver. I'm so glad I saw this. I'm going to have to be careful now."
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's all you're asking people to do is be careful. Yeah.
Right.
Now, what? So let's define being careful. Again, would that be upping your stops, maybe selling calls, covered calls? What would Dan Bird do if he was in the silver trade?
I would up my stops is what I would do.
Okay.
So if I look at this on let's go to a daily. So here's a daily chart right here.
Yeah.
So for me, the 21-day moving average is the key.
And what color is
So
that? Sorry.
that's blue, this blue one right here.
So that's where you'd have the stop.
I'd have my stop down here about 44. Right now it's at 48.
Okay. All right. So that's a 10% move. Okay. That's not bad.
Right.
So you don't get the
Somewhere.
top, but you don't get crushed. It doesn't drop.
That's right. And the 21, as you can see, actually came back to the 50 right here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the point where traders start adding when it comes back down there. So it could come down here and just reverse and go back up again.
Just so I'm aware, what's the pink line? Is that the 15-day?
Pink line is 8. This is the 8. The blue one, the red one down here is 50.
Got it. Okay.
That's the 50-day right there.
So you wouldn't have the stop at the 8-day. You would have it at the.
No, I would not have the 8. The 8-day just tells me if it's still in an uptrend. If it respects that 8-day like it's been doing,
okay,
then it tells me it's still in an uptrend. But if it closes below the 21 like it did right here, then I would probably be out, not knowing if that's going to continue, and then I get back in when it goes back above the 21.
Alrighty, folks. Well, let us know in the comments. What do you think of this? Is silver the setup for silver one with RSA or RSI over 80 telling us something is coming? Where are your stops? Be careful out there. Dan, one more time, show the website. People need to check your channel out.
Can I make a prediction of what kind of responses you'll get?
Of course.
Silver's going to the moon.
Oh,
it's following. It
only
gold,
goes one direction,
and gold is not going to stop. That's what you'll get.
Awesome. I can't wait, folks. Let us know in the comments below. Are you in the silver trade? Do you own bullion? Do you own the ETF? What's going on? Dan, your YouTube channel and website.
There's the channel, breakpointtrading.net. By the way, just kind of on the same topic as a
Sure.
little bit of an aside, I created a Bitcoin versus gold chart,
Oh, that'd be fun.
which is this one right here. And the way
Peter
this
Schiff would
works,
love to see this.
yeah, the way this works is
Oh, look at gold.
I show, so I'm using ETFs. So IAUM is the gold ETF,
Hmm.
and IBIT is a Bitcoin
All right.
ETF.
Makes sense.
So down at the bottom, it shows you the correlation between those. So think of it as a correlation between gold and Bitcoin. If it's down
Uh-huh.
on the bottom below the zero line, then they are uncorrelated, meaning
Got it.
they move in different directions from each other.
Yep.
If it's in green, that means they're correlated, which means they will move sideways together or up
Hmm.
together or whatever.
Interesting.
Whenever it's uncorrelated and the relative charts down here switch, so gold is the gold line and green is the Bitcoin line. Right here, they switched. So just by watching this, you would say, I need to sell gold and buy Bitcoin. So you sell gold right there and buy Bitcoin right there.
Hmm. Not
And
bad.
so gold went sideways and Bitcoin went up.
Got it.
And then they switched back right back here in August, the end of August. And that says, get out of Bitcoin and get into gold.
Got it.
And by the way, they need to be uncorrelated when
Correct.
these things happen.
That makes
So
sense.
they're moving in different directions. Right now, they're going back into correlated mode. So you can see right now, gold. So this would have been the perfect time to buy gold right
Yep.
there at the end of August.
I see it.
Gold continued to go up while Bitcoin kind of went sideways to down. But now they are correlated. Now they're going up together.
Yeah.
So both of them now are going higher. So just by watching this little chart right here, and these are just ETFs, so you don't have to buy
Yep.
$124,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Just buy the ETF.
Well, I'm curious, folks. I don't think I've ever asked this before. If you could buy one and one thing only for the next 10 years, are you buying gold or are you buying Bitcoin? Let us know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing that.
That's a really good question.
Awesome, folks. Let us know. Again, the question is, if you could buy one and one only and you had to hold for 10 years, is it Bitcoin or gold? Dan, thank you very much.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You too.